Hello, my name is Amina Umohoza, and I'm a Digital Opportunity Trust Youth Leadership Advisory Board member in Rwanda, as well as the CEO of Saye Company Limited and the founder of Dukataze, an initiative that empowers young Rwandan women and girls mentally, socially, and economically. Today, I would like to emphasize the importance of involving marginalized young people in the design of their own education. We know that students learn better when they're actively engaged in the learning process. Involving students more in their own learning is an integral part to move towards more supportive theories of education and teaching practice. In the guidance note on involving marginalized young people in the design of their own education, which also forms part of a report entitled Education for the Most Marginalized, Guidance for Governments on the Use of Digital Technologies in Education, founded by UK's FSDO and the World Bank, it outlines the important reasons as to why engaging students in their own learning process is crucial. This includes learning outcomes are generally improved, and the teachers and facilitators can learn much from their pupils and students and thus improve their teaching strategies and skills. Most government officials have little experience of the lives of the poorest and most marginalized youth not in school, and are therefore not well placed to design educational systems and learning opportunities best suited to their needs. This is particularly so when the digital technology solutions are designed for rather than with marginalized people and communities. Hence, it is always very important to involve young people who have never been to school in designing curricular, content, and the digital systems used to interact with the learning resources intended to educate and support them. If governments who wish to create education systems that engage effectively with the learners for which they are intended, they need to ensure aspects of digital learning, including platforms, access, and content should be designed with rather than for young people. Governments also need to leverage partnerships that involve civil society to help bridge the gap between government priorities, private sector approaches, communities, and needs and interests of young people. As we move into post-COVID-19 recovery, let's make sure that this process is collaborative and includes all actors, especially the most marginalized and vulnerable youth globally. Let us also leverage in the power of civil society globally and local partnerships to ensure that most marginalized and vulnerable have a seat at the table and are drivers in building inclusive digital education systems. To learn more about how governments globally can use digital technologies to bridge the education divide for the most marginalized and vulnerable, read the report that is now live at ict4d.org.uk. Thank you.